Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do. You know who it is. It's your boy Pharaoh Mo in the building, and I got my man E with a Q. Makes it do what it do.
You know what I
And
do.
yeah, today it's not gonna be a full episode per se, you know what I'm saying? Because we're missing Jaya. Shout out to Jaya. And we're missing her, but I knew she wouldn't want to be a part of this but what we're going to talk about today, we're just bullshitting. We ain't going to be talking about nothing crazy, but we're just bullshitting right now. But there's this one thing that's been on my mind, real crazy, and I know I'm gonna get the real from you. I'm gonna get the real answer from you. It's the unbiased, real answer. Because if I ask anybody else this question, I'm gonna get a bunch of biasness, and I'm not gonna get the real. I'm not going to get the real. I'm not going to get the facts. I'm gonna just get a bunch of very strong opinions. So I was at work and I was thinking, and this was I want to say this is probably what we're about to be in July. Might have been like maybe a month ago or more, maybe a month or more ago. But make a long story short, when the NBA the playoffs, when the playoffs were still happening, and the Lakers got ousted out the playoffs. Is it safe to say LeBron James is on his last season coming up?
It's safe to say, but his skills, his body
It,
could
it didn't diminish.
it it,
It
it
did nothing
diminished, but
change.
it diminished, but
It's still superior
yeah,
compared to
it's still
other.
superior than everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He is such physically gifted, man. Like if he just wanted to play, he could play for years to come.
Right.
If he just wanted to be corner guy, you know what I mean, and play like just go out there and play because where else you gonna make millions of dollars out at a year? What you gonna do to make millions of dollars? Not saying that you need more money, but what are
Right.
you gonna do? You know what I mean? When you retire, what are you gonna do? What you gonna own a soccer team? You gonna
Yeah.
own some real estate? What are you gonna do? You gonna own a restaurant? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
So, but to be at that top level, LeBron James at his lowest level, man, he's going to average 25 and 5.
20.
So,
Right. Which is pretty damn good.
yeah.
It's pretty damn good. Now, you might not be putting up Wimby numbers, but you don't have to.
Nah,
You don't have to. But never mind all that. I say all that to say this. It's safe to say that theoretically, we're coming up on LeBron's last season, potentially. Theoretically.
theoretically.
With that being said, is it safe to say MJ is the GOAT?
Ah.
Is it safe to say that? We've seen it in totality now. We've pretty much seen everything in totality now.
I'ma say like this, bro. I'ma say like this.
The man got a scoring title
You ever,
because he
you ever,
just
you
simply
ever,
played
as a
longer.
kid, as a kid, you ever played the game King of the Hill?
Yeah,
Once
got to
you
get the
got it,
king off the
once you got up
hill.
that motherfucker, man, and knocked that motherfucker off. You know, how, you know how hard it was to stay up there, but up top.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know
hard to stay up
how
top.
it's hard. Well, once you get up there, it's hard to get up there. First of all, you know what I'm saying. But once you get up there, it's hard to stay up there,
Hard,
right?
right?
So Once Jordan got up there, ain't nobody got up there.
Like he stayed up there.
You know what I mean? So you can say
His reign
all
of
the other
dominance is
guys, even
longer.
though, yeah, even though all the other guys and there's your Kobe's and there's your Tim Duncans and there's your LeBrons, there's your Stephs. When all these other people had other people keep knocking them off the king of the hill, they
Mhm.
kept knocking them off the mountain once they got up there. So for me, that's why I'm gonna have to get. It's safe to say MJ is the GOAT because once he got up the top of that mountain, nobody could knock him off.
Nobody can knock him off. But not only that, people would make the argument, well, LeBron went how many times, straight times?
It,
Like,
and it don't matter how many
but
times
it
straight
doesn't
you went.
matter. It wasn't it wasn't dominance.
Right, you didn't
You had a
win.
few dominant wins, but were I mean, yeah, you can say they were, but who really won the game for you?
Right,
You can say, hey, Jordan got 6 Finals MVPs, cuz.
right.
Wait, without a shadow of a doubt. There's no
Yeah.
shadow of a doubt.
Who was the best player on the
Who's
court?
the best player, bro? There's no like it's not debatable.
Right. So
Now,
so now if you want to get the stats and all that, I'm
you could
sure
do the stats because
you're going to do the
LeBron
so
played
I'll give
longer,
and he's so much bigger and stronger. You know
right?
what I'm saying? Well, I know playing sports, whenever I was always told to be the best, you didn't always have to be the biggest and the strongest and the fastest. That's what I was always told,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So Michael Jordan was never the biggest and the strongest and the fastest. LeBron James is always going to be that or somewhere around there.
Always. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's what, six what?
6'8",
250?
260.
Yeah. Dude, he's literally he's an NFL linebacker playing basketball.
Yeah. And NFL linebackers are small to him. There ain't no,
Right.
you know what I mean? He tight ends, tight end. You
Tight
know,
ends.
Gronk, Gronk is like looking at LeBron like, damn, big guy. Like,
Yeah. And this is Gronk.
yeah,
It's Gronk.
this is Gronk. Feeling on him like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
usually, I'm usually the guy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, man. So like when you
Cam
all
Newton, when Cam Newton walks in the room, he's usually like, hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Cam Newton's looking up at him like, damn, dog.
yeah. But Cam Newton's one of them big motherfuckers though too, bro. Cam Newton, dog. I seen that nigga when niggas was trying to fight Cam at his football
Yeah,
event. This nigga sitting there laughing at him, just hold these niggas, just laughing at him, just throwing these niggas around and shit.
yeah, like little guy. Hey, little guy.
Yeah, he's literally laughing while he's throwing these niggas around, and his hat never moved off his head, cuz that's how big and strong he is. You know. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. So I feel like it's safe to say Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Now, people throw that scoring title in there. But yeah, I'm sure if Jordan played as long as LeBron, Jordan might have all the fucking stats. If he
Well,
played as long as LeBron,
it could be that, but Michael Jordan didn't have that body. Who's to say his body wouldn't have broke down? Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah, dog, it was more physical back
Yeah,
then.
you know what I'm
Dog,
saying?
LeBron's body would have broke down by now because you're only going to take so many hits from Rodman or even fucking Ben Wallace and them niggas I mean there's just so many motherfuckers
Shaq and Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing
Charles
and
Oakley,
Oakley and Rick
fucking
Mahorns
dude.
and
There's just too many that was
but
really out there busting heads.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Who's to say? Look, you know what I mean. And then now MJ in the air. Now he's going up against the T Macs, the Vinces, the AIs, the Kobe's. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
era of players. Who's to say his body's going to be able to hold up?
Right.
You know what
But
I'm
but but
saying?
we also forget this nigga did come out of retirement and was like, man, let me show you niggas how to fucking play.
Right off the couch.
And
Nah, yeah, I'm not saying
and still he
and was
wasn't
doing
putting
his
up
thing
Jordan numbers, but he was still doing his thing, trying to help the team.
and was putting up 25
At
and
least
5.
20, right. At least
Yeah,
they weren't Jordan numbers like we're used to, but still.
but that was right off the couch. That's not training
That's right
for
off the
basketball
couch.
all them years. That's not. You know what
That's
I'm
right off the
saying?
couch. I retired. This is my second retirement. And
Yeah.
I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't take that into account, man. This nigga retired twice. He's like, here, I won 3 in a row. I'm gonna let you niggas have it right now. Then I came back and won 3 in a row again. What more do I
Again.
gotta do? What
And
more
and
do I
and
gotta do? How am I not great? How am I not the GOAT?
yeah.
Nigga, I got
That's what
slam dunk
makes him the
contest.
GOAT.
Nigga, I got 6 NBA finals MVPs.
Got
What more
9
can I
scoring
say?
titles. I got 9 scoring titles. Defensive player of the
Defensive
year.
player of the year, steals. Okay, nigga, what? What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the goat. LeBron,
Averaged the most in playoffs history, most points in a game per game in playoff
yeah.
history.
The LeBron, you had a good career, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from you.
Nah.
You're good. You're you're a mini
LeBron,
goat. You're a sheep.
LeBron, yeah.
You're a sheep.
You're not even the GOAT in your era. And that's why I said, even though I always argue Kobe, but
Yeah,
I always fall off because there was a Tim Duncan who won on his watch.
on his watch.
There was a
And
Dwayne Wade that
got
won.
5-2. And got five
Yeah.
two.
He got 5
He
too.
got 5-2, cuz. Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
So yeah, yeah. But and
So
then and then but to your argument, that's that same argument. There's a Steph Curry that won on LeBron's watch too.
exactly.
That got a handful.
Yeah, that got exactly.
He
Got the
got a
same amount as
handful,
him.
cuz.
Got the
So
same amount as him.
there's not too many people that got one on Jordan's watch.
No, once he
You
got
can't
up there,
right. This nigga had to retire for you to get one on his watch. That's
yep,
why he's the GOAT.
that's why he's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT. Yeah, man.
And everybody says Jordan won't be nothing in this era and all that. All y'all are Jordan. All y'all are the way y'all are because of Jordan,
Because of Jordan, dog. Nigga, I want to be like Mike.
right?
Nigga, that was the slogan. I want to be like Mike. Nigga, when you go to the Foot Locker and shit, what are you getting?
Right. Whenever,
You're getting
whenever,
Jordans. I'm not getting LeBrons. That nigga, I don't even know what the LeBrons look like.
whenever they talk about an alien, how what you call it, the alien. The reason why Michael Jordan was an alien because he was doing stuff people athletically and gliding through the air and doing stuff that people's never seen before.
Never
That's
seen.
why he was that. People wasn't doing that. Everybody's like, well, who was he going against? Nobody was doing that shit. That's why it was so great. Like, oh my gosh, I've never seen nobody do this shit. That's why it was so amazing.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
whenever
bro.
Kobe was doing, he was like, well, damn, we saw Michael doing that like that's what's so hard for sports because everybody starts comparing people to eras and everything like that. You gotta stop doing that because
Yeah, you gotta
it's
start
not
doing it.
it's not the same, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
People don't give even talk about Terry Bradshaw being as the GOAT quarterback. How can he not be?
He
Everybody
won
gives it to his
4.
defense and all this. Like, well, there was a lot of good teams that got good defenses. Their quarterback didn't do that.
Right.
Even Tom Brady didn't go back to back twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, there's not too many teams that went back to back twice.
Nobody but them. So
Yeah.
it it matter. It's all preference and what you think and stuff like that. And they be like, oh, well, it was a defense. Well, go look at the numbers in the Super Bowls. He put up 31. He put up 31 and 35. That's not defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of them Super Bowl games, they were close.
Yeah, they was all close.
It was close, bro.
Yeah,
So
thirty-one,
yeah,
twenty-eight,
so it couldn't be all
35,
defense.
31. It wasn't all defense.
It was an all defense. So
Hell
that
no.
offense had to score some points.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga Lynn Swan wasn't Lynn Swan for nothing.
Dante Starworth wasn't Dante Starworth for nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Franco.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? These niggas wasn't the niggas for nothing.
so you know you can't take from the eras. Don't the eras. You know what I'm saying? And from the goats, it's all era oriented, and you know what I mean. So it's now our time. Whenever we was kids, that growing up, that's why I was Joe Montana or Dan Marino. You know what I'm saying? Or John Elway.
John
Like
Elway.
you know what I'm saying? We're going to put them into our best quarterback categories, and sometimes argue Michael Vick, and you know what I'm saying, because the new heirs people, they're gonna be like, nah, man, look at your boy Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson
Yeah,
and
but nigga, you wasn't doing that like that if it wasn't for Vic. Vic
exactly,
was Vic was doing it like that. Nigga was throwing for over 4,000 and rushing for 1,000. Cuz he was Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson.
in the era where they could
Yeah,
hit you,
he was the first. He was the first Lamar Jackson, really.
in the era that they could hit you, in the
Right.
era whenever the Steelers and Troy
Was really
Polamalu
hitting
and all
niggas.
them and James Harrison was taking people, decapitating people.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing in that era. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nigga, you better go check the highlights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You better check the highlights, bro. Cause
People don't,
that shit was crazy back then.
and, and,
Crazy.
and Donovan McNabbs and all them people don't get no credits because they don't win no Super Bowls. But I get
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Now speaking of, how do you feel about what's going on in Pittsburgh right now with the football team? What you
Um,
think's gonna happen right now, man?
I like what we did. Um, as a new thing, as seeing a new shiny car. You don't know how it's going, not how it's going to run. You know what I'm saying? You knew with Mike Tomlin, we always had a chance to win our division because of the stigmatism of it's the Browns, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then Cincinnati's always tough.
A
You,
tough
you know what I mean? The people,
Baltimore's tough.
but Baltimore is always tough. You know what I'm saying? So we always had that stigmatism of we could always win our division, but I don't know what the McCartney regime how
How
the
they
Steelers
handle
feel about
things.
that. How it's embedded in them. I don't know if the team, you know what I'm saying?
Is ready for that change. Because
Yeah,
think about it. We're going to have to do things completely different this year, different than what we're used to.
exactly.
A lot different. Everything is going to be a lot more offensive oriented.
And that's what
That's
everybody was clamoring for. Everything that the Steeler fans and everything was clamoring for, they got everything they wanted. The only
they got
thing
everything they
is
wanted.
Mike McCarthy was old. They wanted a young offensive mind. But it's not. You don't find these people off trees. There's only 30 teams to find those. And once you get the top five, like, well, damn, how many you think you?
How
Once you
many think
find the
you?
top five, motherfucker, like goddamn, then you got to find another top five. Then one of them fall down. Like, it ain't. You just wake
Then you're
up
going
and
to have to go to
have
college
that.
football. Then you're going to have to go to the college football coaches pool.
Yeah, and if it don't work out, you know what I'm saying?
Back in
You
square
put your
one.
team back. So we're going for it. We're going for winning. We're still going for what probably a lot of Steeler fans don't want to hear, but we're going for a winning season. We're going for keeping that whole thing going 10-7, going to the playoffs, and
Hmm.
having a chance to 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 win because a lot of the teams that we play in the regular season, as far as our division, are going to be in the playoffs. Most of the time, it's going to be Baltimore, Cincinnati, teams
Hmm.
that we play every year. So we got a chance of winning. Just shit happens, man. You know, whenever you get in that in them playoffs, it's the best of the best. And any slip up, any bad game, any fumble, any turnover, it's
Yeah, it's any man's game.
and we as a team, through all them years and time of years that later li- lately, we relied on TJ Watt, the strip sack. We relied on that. That was our whole game.
Yeah, right. Hoping that he could make a play for us and win us the game, and that sounds crazy.
It wasn't our offense. It wasn't our running backs. It wasn't our receiver. It wasn't our quarterbacks.
It was none of that, bro.
It was none of that. It was TJ Watt strip sacking or batting the ball down and or something, tipping the ball or Cam Hayward tipping the ball up in an
Or
interception
hopefully,
and
or hopefully, Minka Fitzpatrick fucking make a play,
yeah,
something. You know what I mean? It was always that, but you was hoping on the defense. You never hope on the defense like that. Never, bro. That's why you got an offense.
that's why you're supposed to
That
have
that's why
offense.
they're supposed to score the points.
Offense are supposed to score the points.
But
And
for a
then
whole 2 seasons, bro, our offense didn't score no points. Our kickers did. Our kickers in defense.
yeah.
But now, hopefully,
And so
we got
now
something
hopefully
going on.
we got a young defense. We got some veterans in the D backfield. You know what I'm saying? We got some young linebackers, got some young defensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can grow. And as they're growing and getting better as a defense, hopefully our offense can do what they're supposed to do now and put up points. I like
Well,
the
they
I
should.
like the addition of Rico Dow, his size. He's a big, durable size running back. You know what I'm saying? He's not
Mhm.
huge. He's not small. You know
You
what
got
I'm saying?
and he's a good compliment to Jalen Warren.
Yup, he gets the ball, goes upfield, hits the hole. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the addition of Pittman.
Yeah, I like the yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the one we drafted, Jeremy Bernard.
I like Bernard. I like the way all of our receivers complement each other. Their weaknesses is the other person's strengths, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Meaning Pittman can go deep, but that's more the other guy's dynamic.
Then you got DK who can go deep, or he could
DK
do mid,
specialty would go deep. You know what I'm
or
saying?
he could do short too though.
But that's what I'm saying. DK could do short, but Pittman is better at doing short. You know what I'm saying? And Bernard can go deep, but he's not as good as deep as going Pittman, but he's better doing short than Pittman. So everybody, and the same with our receiving core. I mean, our tight end core. You know what I'm saying? It's the same setup. Everybody's interchangeable. Everybody can do. Wow, I love you too. Do the same things. They're everybody's weaknesses is the other person's strengths, but they both can do everything. You feel
Right.
me?
And not only that, hey, we still got some tight ends that could do the damn thing too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Our tight end crew, they're the same built. Our tight end Fryer move ain't as good as taking it short and just bullying and just running over and doing shit. But he's better at running routes and going deep and running up the seams.
Mhm.
Washington can do that, but he can't do it as good as
Furman.
Fryermuth. But
Right.
Fryermuth can catch something short and he can bully motherfuckers, but he can't do it as good as Washington. You
Right.
feel me? And they picked up that other tight end. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. I can't remember his name. I'll be pissed if they even think about getting Ayuk.
But and I think one more fit to really let him know going for it, man, is going to get Tyreek Hill, man. You go get Tyreek Hill, and that opens everything up for our
Yeah.
whole offense.
Yeah. You better have some your O line depth. We gotta have depth at the O line though, cuz we
But
got
I'm
some
saying,
good O line right now, but we gotta have depth in case one of them go down, man.
well, that's what we did in our draft. We got a whole bunch of depth in our offensive line. They're young boys though. They're all
They're
young.
young. Yeah, they're young. That's what we need.
Everybody's young. There's no veteran on there. The veteran is our guard that's been there for 3 years.
Right.
That's our veteran. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's young, but everybody's interchangeable, intertwinable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I like whenever Cook got in there, I liked what he did out there, man.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely
But
did.
we went and got that young, big ass offensive lineman that I
The
I can't.
Nigerian
Yeah, the Nigerian dude. You know what I'm saying? Then we got that other offensive line from Iowa
from
with the
Iowa.
mullet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a fullback what people forget about in the league. So now we're gonna have somebody the lead block instead of just having a back there taking the hand off and trying to find the hole. You know what I'm saying?
You'll have a
Whenever that
blocker.
guy comes in and that linebacker comes in and through the hole, and now we got somebody to pick him up instead of the running back have to make him mix and juke him out, and now somebody else get, you know what I'm saying? Now Warren can cut off of his back, and Rico Dow can cut off his back, and I just think a fullback opens up the offensive more because it's going to give offensive a change of what they're playing like this. I don't remember playing like this.
Right.
Everybody does this spread offense, crazy shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Lamar Jackson, as great as he is, every quarterback has a bad year. When is his bad year coming up?
Right. Yeah. Right. When is it?
You know what I'm saying?
Because the one year he didn't win he didn't win the MVP. He had better numbers than the year before when he did win the MVP.
Right.
So
You know what I mean? And there was a stigma of we knew how to beat Baltimore with Mike Tomlin. I don't know if that stigma is the same with Mike McCarthy, man. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like we don't lose to Baltimore.
Don't lose to Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying? So Cincinnati's going to. I don't know how much they're going to get better. Like their offense and everything. They got to have a bad year. You know what I'm saying? And Cleveland, they're just as much in shambles as we are.
Yeah, they're always in shambles, so it ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. But I
And
guess we'll see.
with what you and with Tomlin, we did it with old aging quarterbacks, new
Has
quarterbacks that
beens.
you know what I mean didn't tried it the new way with the running quarterbacks. We got running quarterbacks. We got the Dennis Dixons and all them. Yo, we tried it with the running quarterbacks. We
Justin
got Michael Vick.
Fields and all them.
You know what I'm saying? We had Michael Vick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just getting in the playoffs whenever you don't have a franchise quarterback. When you get into those playoffs, it's different. You got to have a franchise quarterback when you get into the playoffs.
Got
If you
to.
don't, you cannot win.
Can't win. It's impossible.
It's impossible. You can win with a backup. You can shock somebody with a backup. I'm not saying that. You can shock a game and so your franchise quarterback get hurt and a backup come in and shine and do his thing. But don't think that you know what I mean, everybody's going Nick Foles it. But Nick Foles didn't come in like in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He had time to play and get a rhythm
Right.
with his team and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't think you're just gonna come in as a backup and lead your team to the
To the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah. Rarely happens like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Rarely happens like
It,
that.
it it very rarely happens like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
But shit, fucking before we get up out of here, um, in a couple days, it's about to be the 4th of July, man. You do anything special?
Yeah, working.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a
Dang.
Saturday, man. I work on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, it is a Saturday. Yeah, man, that is right. Damn.
And it's a blackout day for us, man, because
Yeah, you can't call yeah, nothing.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's because they think we're gonna be busy. I just think everybody will fucking request that day off.
Yeah,
Or just be like, fucking call off.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And most people still will because all you do is just get double points. Well, so what? If I get 6 points this time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as somebody who lives alone, that's that's time and a half,
Right.
and I pay all my own bills and stuff, so I can't.
You can use that
I don't
money.
call off, bro.
Yeah, you can use that paper.
This economy these days, man, and the cost of living and how
It's
much
crazy.
apartments is, and man,
It's
I'm ready to
crazy.
go. I'm ready to go get one of those 10-seater tents and next hot season, man, through the hot season, man, and just living in those for about 4 months, bro, just so I can get so I don't have to pay rent, electric, gas, all that shit, just so I can get my paychecks and save up.
Hmm.
Then whenever the cold season comes, man, that's whenever I'll get
Get a
back in
spot.
everyday living, bro. Get a spot.
That'd be tough for the summer. Be tough. That'd be tough, bro.
I know my woman my woman got a place, so I go shower. I can go do stuff every day, but it's you know what I'm saying. I don't want to go live with my woman and put that strain on her. Like I don't want to go live with nobody and be like I ain't paying rent, man. I'm trying to save up. Like
Right, right. Yeah, I get it.
you
I
know what I'm
get it.
saying.
Understandable.
So that's what I'm ready to do, bro. Like it won't be that rough, man. I work in a restaurant. I can eat. You know what I'm saying. Sleep on the
Always
air
get something to
mattress,
eat.
man. I know I got all that shit, man. I got burners. I got gas burners, electric burners. I got generators.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got heaters. You know what I'm saying? I got air mattresses.
All that.
I got all that, bro.
Shit.
If all else fails, I've always you know what I'm saying. I've always had stuff, man. Like if I've ever had to live like that, man, because I've been homeless and stuff before, man. You know what I'm saying, man. I lived
Hmm.
a rough life, man. My mom and dad died whenever I
Young.
was pretty young, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right whenever I was a young adult, getting out of college, didn't have no no place, no money, no car, no job. You know what I'm saying? A 22, 23-year old young little whippersnapper, man. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Out here thinking he know everything but don't know shit.
Don't know shit.
And
Just like all of them.
I'm out here running around this country doing what young men do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What you do as a young man?
Huh. The most. The absolute most.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And I'm living in California and Carolinas and Ohio's and North Dakotas and Maine's where it places where there are beaches and it's going down. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, see,
So I met whenever one flock of females used to come in, and that same day, and the whole day would leave, and another one would come in. One would leave, another one would come in. So
yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know, I get it. I get it, man. Especially back in them days. I get it.
Yeah. Man, I remember one time, man, I was a pizza delivery driver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I delivered to this party and it was It was high school kids probably, you know what I'm saying? And they was getting it in, you know what I'm saying? So whenever I came in, Pharaoh, they shut the door behind me, right?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And two people shut the door, and so I thought I was about to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what's going on? And you know what I mean? But everybody's yelling like, yeah, the pizza man's here. But you know, you see pranks and stuff like that, how people prank the pizza man and do stuff to the pizza man. I'm like, man, ain't none of that stuff going down, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting to get real serious and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They're like, nah, man, we're cool, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Man, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "I mean, yeah, man, but I'm on the job." They're like, "Well, we ain't letting you leave until you hit this joint." I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, "All right, man," you know what
Alright.
I mean?
Right.
So I start hitting this joint and they're like, "Hey, man, we got this Northern Lights and stuff, man. You gotta start hitting this bong." So I was like, "All right, man, I guess I gotta hit the bong, man." So I hit the bong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was like, "You gotta bong this beer." You know what I'm saying? I was I was like, guys, man, I'm at work, man. Like, I'm driving. They're like, man, you can't leave. So I bonged a beer. You know what I'm saying? And then they were like, last thing you got to do, you got to kiss this girl. I'm like, ah, man, like, I don't know how old that girl is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
can't,
right. Yeah, those try to set you up like that, like, that's diabolical, bro.
you know
That's
what I'm
so
saying?
diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? But the girl jumped up like she was with it. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, kiss me, pizza man. Come on, pizza man. Kiss me, pizza man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm
you know what I
yeah, let
mean?
me
So I
shut up.
gave her a nice little, you know what I mean?
Little
Not
peck.
little, a nice little good kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. And then everybody's like, yeah, you're the best pizza man ever. Bro, I got $150 tip.
I'll take it. Take it all day.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was the wildest experience, man, that I had as a pizza delivery driver. But uh, there's some wilder stories, man, that I can't put out there.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, there's some there's some shit. There's some shit I'm sure it's
I,
too
I'll
too
tell you,
too
I'll
hot for
tell
the
you, I'll
internet.
tell you what once we stop recording. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Shit. Well, on that note, hey, that happens to be our show. You know what I'm saying? We just gave you a little something short and sweet. You know, had to talk about a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on the next episode. Notorious M.O.E. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Jaya and my man E with a Q. And
Hey, real quick,
yo,
USA, USA, let's go, USA. Come on, World Cup, man. Let's bring it home, man. Let's bring it
hey,
home, guys.
USA, go USA, go USA. And by the time this comes out, hey, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. We gonna bring another show out hopefully a couple days after. But hey, happy 4th. All right, we'll check you out. Peace.
Peace.